This times this, do we need to multiply by 1 times 1? We don't, but if you did, it still wouldn't hurt you. So 2.92 times 5,280. I got 15,417.6. Now what do we do with those two numbers?
Divide.
Right, I'm going to take that top number and divide by my bottom number. I got 70.05. What's my label? Miles per hour. Is that a reasonable speed for a cheetah to run? 70 miles per hour? Yeah, okay. Let's think about stupid answers now. Can somebody tell me a stupid answer to this problem? What would be a stupid answer for how fast a cheetah can run? Yeah?
300.
300 miles per hour. That's unreasonable, right? That's more like a speeding, they now have like race cars that can go, I know over, what's the fastest they go?
I think the fastest car now is like
300 and something? Okay, but this is obviously not like those crazy cars that have like the jet engines on the back, yeah? 3 miles per hour is a stupid answer, yeah?
1,080,000.
1,080,000 is a very silly answer for how fast a cheetah can run per hour. A negative number, that's a pretty dumb answer, okay? I once had a student, I know you know how a lot of teachers are like, there's no stupid questions, there's no stupid answers? I'm here to tell you, yes, there are. There definitely are. I once had a girl come up to me, this was like 8 years ago, and she was like, I did my math and I got this answer, and it was like, how many gallons go into a pool? Okay? And she was like, and I got the answer 0.2 gallons.
Whoa.
And I was like, well, you're wrong. And she's like, no, you haven't even looked at my work. And I'm like, but I don't have to look at your work to know that 0.2 gallons wouldn't fill up a pool. And she was like, but look at my work. And I was like, okay, do you know what a gallon is? Because I thought maybe she doesn't know what a gallon is, right? She's like, yeah, like a gallon of milk. And I'm like, yeah, like a gallon of milk. And 0.2 gallons would be like how much of that? And she's like this much of a gallon of milk. And I was like, right, filling a pool. And then she was like, check my work, it's right. And I'm like, it can't be, because your answer doesn't make sense. So you have to, not, like occasionally you get like that math brain where you're just like, just do it. Just do the math problem, just get it done. You have to rethink about these problems in the context of the story and make sure they make sense. Should we try one more?
Yes.
Example 5. This one we're going to talk about a sloth. A sloth moves 0.15 miles per hour. Okay, now it doesn't really help me to know how fast he goes in miles per hour. What would be a better thing to think of a sloth in? Yeah?
Feet per second.
How about feet per minute? Sloths go pretty slow. Let's go feet per minute.
Okay.
Does that work? And in the problem, by the way, it'll tell you exactly what you're looking for. I'm just talking to you right now. So let's do feet per minute. That's what we're going to try to do right now. All right, so I'm going to start by just writing what I have. I have 0.15 miles in 1 hour. Somebody raise their hand and tell me something whether they'd like to change distance or time first. Nate. Distance. We're going to change distance first. We're going from miles to feet. So where should we put stuff?
Feet on the bottom.
So you're saying feet on the bottom and miles on top? Cool?
Feet on the.
Feet on the bottom, miles on top. So you're saying it'd be 1 mile up here. And then 5,280 down here? And then we can cancel out those miles? No, okay, we messed it up. All right, so how do we fix it?
White out.
You're right, white out. But we're going to fix it by doing what now? What are we going to change? Miles are going to go on bottom. Okay, so we've got 1 mile down here and 5,280 feet on top. Do you guys understand why it's different than this one? Because I'm trying to cancel out this and that. Now I'm in feet per hour, but I don't want to be in feet per hour. I want to be in feet per minute. Somebody want to raise their hand and tell me how to do this? Let's give a prize for it, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
You put you put 1 hour on top. Yep. And then you put 60 minutes on the bottom. And then you cross out your hour.
Now I'm down to feet per minute.
Yep.
Awesome. Go grab a prize. Okay. I need somebody else who wants to raise their hand and tell me how to finish this problem. How do I get my final answer? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to read the tower.
Do it.
Oh. Okay.
3.
You multiply
Multiply what?
415
Times.
times 580.
All right, so everybody take 0.15 in their calculator times 5,280. I got 792. And what goes on the bottom? Cool.
Go to the bottom one. 060.
1 times 1 times 60 is 60. Okay, so now if I take 792 divided by 60, I get 13.2 feet per minute. Does it make sense that a sloth maximum speed could travel about 13 feet in 1 minute?
Yes.
It's realistic. What's an unrealistic answer? What's a stupid answer, Noah?
4,000 feet per minute.
4,000 feet per minute. There's no way a sloth's going that fast. Anybody else got a stupid answer, Elijah?
Negative 15.
Negative 15 is a very stupid answer. Anyone else stupider? Stupider answer? How about the answer? Yeah?
Actually, it could be 70 or something high.
Yeah, somebody.
Because if it's in a car.
Oh, interesting.
Technically modified sloth.
They do go faster and more.
All right. So your homework is numbers 1 through 10, 21, 22, 28, and 29. This is due tomorrow. And you've got about 16 minutes to work on this with a partner right now. No, you're gonna do it with your post-it partner. Once you do it with your post-it partner, I'd like to do number 1 and number 7 with you, yeah?
Why did we do postpone? Is that every 2 weeks? Or?
Yeah, it's every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So next week. Last week we just did, what did we just do last week? What was it? Pet peeves, right? Number 1 and number 7. Ms. Dahlstrom, do you want to do number 1 and number 7, or you want to hang back? Sweet, yeah?
We're gonna say it's,
Are we doing what next?
next week, are we gonna?
Oh, for sure. All right, let's try number 1 and number 7 together, and then you're gonna go work with your partner. That sound good? When is this assignment due? Tomorrow. Tyson, can you hit the light for me?
With the broom.
Okay. Right now, I'm just reminding you how to do this. Number 1 says x minus 2y equals 1. And we are solving for y. So to do this, we are basically getting y by itself. All right, now first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make it plus and negative, so I know that negative 2 is with the y. Okay, now how do I get y by itself? What do you think I should move to the other side first? The x. Because remember, adding comes before multiplication when you're solving. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. Because it was a positive 1x. Now I've got negative 2y equals 1 minus x. And I can't put those together because one has an x and one's just a regular number. Okay, then what? How do I get y by itself? Yeah?
You would divide 2.
Divide by negative 2. So my final answer is y equals 1 minus x over negative 2.